Hello everybody. We are working on the rear brake of an Infiniti M45, and the topic of discussion here might apply to a lot of different Nissans and Infinitis, specifically those with rear wheel drive. So we've got brake calipers here. This is an upgraded style, so we're using Akibono calipers, but apart from the hydraulically operated calipers, you also have cable operated brake shoes. That's what you use for your parking brake, and that's why you have a hat over here. You have shoes inside here, and when the brake pulls, it expands the shoes to hold on to. Basically, just standard drum brakes is kind of what it is like. So you know to adjust the parking brake to make it engage tighter, hold tighter, or maybe a little more loose in case your parking brake is not releasing fully. The way you do it is that you remove this rubber plug from here and then turn this until it's somewhere near, not exactly 12 o'clock, maybe 12:30 or something like that. And then you come in with your flathead screwdriver and start making adjustments, right? Well, in today's video, I shall be showing you exactly what you're playing with. So come a little closer, please, right here. This is your adjustment screw. And when you're doing this through the hole, you're moving it up or down. In our case, we wanted to make it a little tighter, so we wanted to start going down. And the way we're doing this is going down like this until we see like three threads sticking out right around there. So that's what we're going for. Normally, the owner's manual tells you a certain way. On one side, going down is expanding, and on the other side, I believe I believe it is the same. But sometimes what happens is during installation, people switch them around, so you're never really sure. The best way we're thinking to do it, we took one side off to at least have a baseline as to what we'd like to do, and we found that this can go back on relatively nicely. When we first looked at it, the thing was contracted all the way down. This thing was all the way flat like this. It was all the way at the end. So I expanded it to 3 threads exposed, and we said we're going to use that as a baseline. If we want it tighter, at least we know we can do that. So this side, one of the reasons we're recording this video is to know that in my brother's car, this side going down, on the passenger side going down, expands it. We don't know about the other side yet, but what we're going to do is this. The other side, we don't intend to remove the calipers, at least not yet, but at least we can look inside the hole. And turning the rotor this way, you can see that's pretty tight. If you look inside, you can see the threads exposed. So yes, it is going to be a little bit of a dance, but I'll be turning this backwards to see how many threads are exposed, then go back this way so that I can adjust it. And ideally, they usually say this, parking brakes are supposed to be self-adjusting, and I'd like you to take a look at this spring over here, because as you engage and release the shoes, this spring usually ends up snapping this. And I think it's designed in such a way that the snap only goes downwards rather than upwards. But all we know is that he's been driving it and using the parking brake for a while, but it still hasn't gotten where he wanted it to be. So I hope this video helps, and if we learn anything pretty life-changing on the other side, we're gonna share it. But otherwise, that is a strategy. I'm just gonna look in the hole and make sure that the other side has at least 3 threads, and then we can work from that. If we want it tighter, we're going to keep going down on this side. If we want it looser, that's what we're going to do. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Hope it helps.